baby time. We get to talk with Lainey from the Pregnancy Resource Center this morning. Lainey, good morning. Oops, Lainey, you there? Did I have all the buttons pushed in?
Hey, Lainey, good morning.
So how did you sleep last night?
Oh, gosh, I love storms. It was just beautiful and comforting to hear all that noise. Wasn't it beautiful?
It was nice till the whole house shook at one point. I was like, wow.
Jack's toys were actually going off.
Oh, yes, I heard you say that. That is fantastic. Is he still putting those in his mouth?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? That's how he's learning. He's learning by putting toys in his mouth and everything that he finds. It's part of his experience that we talked about last week of how important that is. And what we need to be concerned about now is making sure that Jack has a safe, healthy environment to do this learning in and experience all these things that he wants to put in his mouth. So you want to be careful and make sure that you cover all your outlets.
Yeah,
make sure
definitely.
That you child-proof your cabinets, block stairways so that he can't fall. But a really important aspect this time in his life is that you make sure he's not exposed to lead paint. And you might think that we don't use lead paint anymore, so it's not an issue, but it's only been since 1978 that we stopped using it. So if your house was built prior to that,
there might be lead paint on the walls.
Lead paint. Yes. The other area to be very careful of is any kind of clay pots that you may have brought from another country that have a shiny glaze on them.
Mm-hmm. That could be lead
or
paint?
Dust. Yes, they're very likely lead paint. And children that are under 3 are really susceptible to this because their brains are developing. And what lead paint does is it really retards the brain growth, and it sometimes doesn't show up until the child is 6 or 7 or 8 years old and starts having learning and behavior disabilities.
Huh.
So what you want to do is right now be very aware of it. In 1978, there are many houses in this area that were built prior to then.
Oh, yeah, quite a few.
Right. People are refurbishing them, making them newer, bringing them up to date. But this is something that can be harmful to your child. So you need to be aware of it and just watch, because especially him putting everything in his mouth right now.
And as far as the cabinet locks, those are cheap, too. You can get a whole pack of 14 for like $5 at Walmart.
Yes, it just makes it inconvenient for the parent.
The plugs are really cheap too, the little plug covers. So and the cabinet locks, they only take a second to screw on there if you have a screw gun. So you can go through and do all your cabinets and knock it out at the same, within 20 minutes you can have all your cabinets done.
Some good tips.
And that's a worthwhile investment for your child, isn't it?
Definitely.
Thank you, Lainey. Of course, Lainey and the Pregnancy Resource Center offers free parenting classes. We just kind of touch on the tip of it, but you have a whole class, and anyone is invited to come and take your parenting classes.
Yes, and they're all free. And not only are they free, but you get one-on-one education that's really focused on your child. So we would love to have you make an appointment and come and take parenting classes with us.
Thanks, Lainey.